and look at the end of your timeline, with the charitable organizations that you're involved with and opening up a global headquarters and, all this easy ship, all these things that you guys are doing. I'm so amazed by how far you've come. When you look back on the company and where you're at today, what thoughts go through your head? Because it really is quite an accomplishment.
Well, thank you. Thanks for that. I never, unfortunately, I'm never satisfied. And as as I'm in it and I've been part of the evolution of it, doesn't feel that grand to me. I always feel like, man, because my problem is I look at other companies and what they've done and I go, wow, well, I haven't achieved as much as that company, or I haven't done as much as that company. And so I always look back and I'm always trying to look at where I, what could I have done different, or where should I have done this? And then I'm looking forward, taking what I did right or wrong in the past and start planning to fix those or use more of those for the future. And I'm never really satisfied with what I've done. So looking back, I think I've been blessed. I've been lucky. I've been fortunate. And I always think that I've learned a lot. It's really what I've learned along the way that continues to move us forward and keep us going. Because and I think the other thing about looking back is I've been fortunate enough to be part of all the different levels and processes and the evolution of this company. I've been able to be part of that. I mean, even my children, they get, and anybody that didn't get to experience all those things, they get dumped into it. And, you can teach people, they can do things, but the things that I've been part of and learned of because I've done it from the beginning is, I do feel like, that's an amazing accomplishment. And I feel fortunate to be able to have done that.
Yeah.
So it is special. I think it is.
As the company grew, I see, like, for example, on your timeline, it says 2012, you introduced the Easy Order Quick Ship online, and then you've got the World Championships of grilling, then your charitable foundation. Are these ideas that you came up with? Are employees coming to you, pitching these ideas, or your kids? Because as I look at your website, I mean, I've got grills and fire features and pizza ovens and components and accessories. I mean, is there a point as an owner that you're like, where does this thing stop? Or are you full, give me the next best idea because we want to do it?
Well, there's a combination. Obviously, I don't think of every single thing, and geez, I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
The employees are, we take. Not only do we get good and great ideas from our employees, we get them from our customers.
Yeah.
Or we get them not only from dealers, but from the consumer.
Mm-hmm.
So we get ideas, and we're always listening. Somebody will say, "Hey, I got this idea. Do you want to hear it?" Yes, I want to hear it. I never say no. I always want to hear somebody's idea. I always want to hear somebody's opinion, whether it's a good opinion, a bad opinion, the right, wrong, indifferent. It doesn't matter. What people have to say is really important. It's always important to hear what people are thinking. And the other thing about that is having people around you, the people that you surround yourself with. And, I'm a true believer of I don't want to be the smartest guy in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to surround myself with people who are smarter than me, who are really good at what they do, and I hire people to do something, and I want them to be really, really good at that. And I don't want to tell them how to do that. If I know how to do that, I don't need them. And I surely don't know how to do a lot of things. So that's why I hire good people and I let them do their jobs. And from that, you get a lot of good ideas, and you get a lot of, different perspectives that you just, one person can't do it all.
Sure. Where is the grill business heading? Because I know I aspire to have most of the equipment on your webpage here, but is that par for the course? Or, I mean, you guys still growing at a rapid rate, or where's this thing going?
Well, I mean, I'm in a business that it's a tough business to be in, for that reason. That's one of the reasons. I mean, we can't sit idle. We have to always be creating new products, new ideas, and we have to always be coming up with the latest. We're in the furniture business. We have to come up with the new trends, and we're always creating the next. We're trying to be ahead of the curve, and have the new looks and the new styles, and then different cooking ways of cooking and appliances. And I think we're scratching the surface when it comes to outdoor living and grills and outdoor kitchens. I mean, we're just getting started as an industry. I think as I was saying earlier, the whole backyard, if you go back 25, 30 years ago, the backyard is completely different. But there's a lot of backyards in this country, and, we haven't got to them all. And we're just starting in Europe. Europe is starting to come around with gas grills and outdoor kitchens. And so, yeah, we're just getting started. It's a tough industry, but it's a fun one. And I don't think we're even close to hitting a stagnant growth in the outdoor living, outdoor kitchen, barbecue industry. I think we've got a long ways to go.
Yeah. By the way, if you're listening to the show, you should be on Bull Barbecue, BULLBBQ.com right now, looking through some of the photos and items that are on this website for sale, because I've been drooling since I got on the phone with you, Mark. Okay, so I just kind of a selfish question, because I'm the guy that I roll up to one of the big box stores, hardware stores, and I see the grills out front, and I'm the guy that'll buy the cheap one, and a year later, one season later, that thing's falling apart. It's rusting out, the drip pan's falling off, and it's the burners themselves are corroded and it's not working right. What's the difference? Why are your grills so much better, and why do those things just fall apart?
Well, I mean, there's obviously the thickness of the metal, the type of metal. We're using, a thick stainless steel. We're using, which if you take a grill from the outside in, if I build a strong exterior shell, then I can make it a grill that is really hot. Mm-hmm. Because if I put my burners in some, $99 grill, they'll melt it. They can't handle the heat. The grill itself, the structure, can't handle the high temperatures that our grill puts out. So you start with this this thick steel. Stainless is not only is it a corrosive resistant metal, it's raw, right? There's no coating on it. Mm-hmm. You're not burning off any kind of coating. That once that coating goes away, now you have raw steel that will corrode. So, you're with the stainless, you've got this raw metal that's, the integrity of it is good enough in its own. You don't need to coat it. And then you make it thick so it's durable and it can withstand high heat. Then you put in a burner that is a heavy duty burner that is resistant to corrosion. It's protected well, so it can burn really hot. The other thing that we do is we have our ignition system that's within every burner. Every valve has its own ignition system, and that ignition system is protected so that it doesn't have a probe or anything that is in a flame or is in the vicinity of grease.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't corrode, it doesn't get greasy, it doesn't get burned up. And so it lasts a lot longer. It lasts. So there's a lot of engineering and time put into the longevity of our grill and our product. So we're not just making a grill that somebody can cook food on. We're making this appliance that is built to last, and it's built to burn hot, which if you cook a lot, high heat is important. And if you're grilling, you want high temperatures. You also need low temperatures, but low temperatures is easy. The high temperatures are not. So, and our grill obviously is a lot more expensive. We have in the warranty, we have big, long, lifetime warranties on a lot of the grills. So we make it and we design it to last, because that's important for us. And there's another element to that that people don't think about, and this element doesn't come into play with a cart with a grill on wheels. But when you have a built-in grill head, and built-in grills is what we do. That's our primary industry, is built-in.
Mm-hmm.
We do have all our grills go on carts, but that's not really what we do. But if you're building an outdoor kitchen, whether you buy one from us or you're building one on your own, or you're having a contractor build it, and you invest, people invest up to $20,000-$30,000, but let's just say you invest $5 or $6, and you put a grill in it, and you don't like the grill, or the grill doesn't last. Well, that island's been built for that grill.
Yeah, sure.
And so you can't just change it out. Like you said, at the end of a year, my grill's junk, I throw it away, I go buy a new one. Well, you can't do that with a built-in grill. Doesn't work that easy. So, and we understand that the consumer does not. So what's really important to us is that when you buy our grill, you enjoy it, you like the way it operates, you like the way it cooks your food, and then it lasts. That's really what's important for us, because we know that you're putting it in an outdoor kitchen, and we know that if you don't like it, it's almost too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
you're
stuck with it.
Yeah.
So that's really important to us.
Mark, I again compliment your business and the success that you've had with Bull. You got a wonderful story. You're probably the envy of anybody that wants something nice in their backyard. Like I said, I saw so many wonderful things on your website. I found out today that you also wrote a book called The Pocket Mentor. It's the entrepreneur's guide to building a lasting business from scratch. And really, that is just the epitome of what this show's about. Could you give us a quick rundown on that book and where people can get it? Because I just love giving these tools to our listeners, and I think this is exactly what people need.
Well, you can get it on Amazon. I wrote the book because I started, and I'm still in a business I really never had a real mentor. And what I